Elizabeth Joyce with your Stargazing Report, week of May 17th through May 23rd, 2021. I've had a lot of emails asking me about some background barking and seeing this red tail just zoom through the room. So I figured I would introduce you to Ellie May. This is my little baby, Ellie May. She's named after my grandmother. She came from the South, Austin, Texas, and she's here in New Hampshire now, and she's settling in real well. Ellie May, say hi. Say hi. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. So there she is, Ellie May. I call her Ellie May Hemphill sometimes, like Ellie May Hemphill. Stop that, don't I? Yeah, see her look at me, she knows. Okay, we'll go on with the report now. Thank you for letting me indulge. What's going on? What in the world is the universe doing with these absolutely fiery, confusing energies? These are the questions that are being asked the third week in May. This week brings nonstop, simultaneous, and challenging aspects of confusion, along with a little bit of change and some hope. With the Jupiter shift into Pisces, there is a continual anxious-giddy feeling that we are all sensing, and that we are finally beginning to turn a corner without knowing exactly where we're going. Monday kicks off the week with a lazy start. It will be a struggle to get up and get a good start on Monday morning because the energetic sun makes harmonious trine to Pluto, and you just want to linger in bed, meditate, and allow yourself to go into deeper emotional levels. This is called reflection time. Although astrologers tend to talk badly about death and rebirth, Pluto, the god of the underworld, is known as the boss from hell when it's in Capricorn, which is where it is right now. But Capricorn helps you gain and stand in your power. It gives you strength to make the changes that you haven't already been able to make. You think about it, but you haven't had the courage. So this time you're going to get a little push. Go ahead and do it. It's going to be just fine. Think of Archangel Michael using his sword to cleanse away anything that gets between you and the one source of all that is. The Taurus sun quickly comes to the rescue, adding a large dose of motivation and energy to just get the job done. Let's get it over with so that we can create new beginnings and a positive path to walk. A lunar T-square between Uranus and Saturn on Tuesday brings the energy of wanting to forge ahead and embrace the new, and those who want to just stand still and stop everything and stay in the status quo. They want to stay there forever. Luckily, the moon sextiles to Venus and Mercury add a spirit of cooperation and understanding that loosens things up a little bit and creates a little bit of movable energy to this standoff. Another T-square follows on Wednesday, this time in the mutable signs, between Virgo moon and Taurus sun, and the recent movement of Jupiter into Pisces. Wednesday evening brings help to diplomatically discuss the boundaries or the challenges that are going on. By this time, Venus is in harmony with Sirius Saturn. There may be some suspicion and paranoia about some bold new energies that could shake up the established order. This brings some petty attempts to control things along with passive aggression. In the early evening, Venus trines Saturn in the more rational air sign and reestablishes a sense of stability and self-esteem. Don't overload your nervous system on Thursday and Friday. The moon is in critical Virgo and the sun moves into mental overload Gemini. And both are ruled by Mercury, meaning that Mercury is the boss of both of these signs. Don't overcommit yourself and allow some gaps in your already overcommitted schedule. The moon moves into social Libra on Saturday. Although socializing and romance are favored, it's still wise to call it an early night on Saturday, as mental Mercury challenges sleepy Neptune. Also, make sure that you do not get caught in fantasy thinking or believe everything that you hear. Friday is another new day and yet another new mutable square. This time it's between the Moon, Neptune, and Mercury, which is joined by the Sun squaring Jupiter. Once again, this energy digs down deep and brings up feelings of distrust against these new changes, or perhaps a new upstart in your office. Fortunately, a lunar trine fights back with force and confidence. The weekend brings in some equally mixed and confusing energy. Mercury square to Neptune is offset by the moon's trine to Saturn on Saturday. Saturn turns retrograde at 14 degrees Aquarius on early Sunday morning and stays there until October. A sacred Sabian symbol for this degree, and something to meditate on, is a train entering a tunnel. A train symbolizes a very strong person and connects people between places, and a tunnel represents going within to bring in your extra deep, strong power. So, connect with your inner self to help you, rather than doing it the old-fashioned hard way of trying to climb over that mountain. A softer edge comes when the moon in Libra trines Venus and Mercury in energetic Gemini, making it an excellent day for visiting, texting, and lounging around and hanging out with the gang. This is Elizabeth Joyce with Visions of Reality. The website is new-visions.com. If you'd like to make a call to talk with me or ask a question, the 24-hour answering service is 201-934-8986. Please leave a message with your phone number and I'll get back to you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.